I didn't see you there. How are you doing? Welcome by Dutch and Go. Today we're going to talk about the difference between G, the letter G, and the letter H, and how not to confuse them. I'm sure that those two letters have given some of you out there some headaches, so that's why I'm here to help you with that. So first of all, the letter G, or also known in Flemish G, you could recognize written with the letter G or CH. CH would, for example, be in the words like lachen, or, for example, in combination with the S school or schrijven. Okay? The pronunciation is exactly the same as the G. Good. Now, onto the pronunciation. There's basically two different ways to pronounce the G. So the first one is from the Flemish side, completely standardized Dutch, just Flemish variant, and that is G. So how do you go about and do that? You basically use the English word go, g, go, and you keep your tongue in that position, and instead of moving, you push air between the roof of your mouth and your tongue out. So g, 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 g. Okay? So it's almost your tongue and the roof of your mouth are almost making contact, and the air flow is minimal but strong because you put a lot of air and it just flows quite strongly between your tongue and the roof of your mouth. I'll do it one more time. G, G. And that is how we say the letter G or CH in Flemish. Okay, so for example, that would result in words such as gaan, geven, groot, gul, lachen, school, schrijven. Okay, that is option number one. Option number two, which is the strong throat, G, okay, is a lot more common in the Netherlands and gets even stronger the more up north you go. Those who live in Groningen know what I'm talking about. This is also a completely standardized way of saying the G. I'll leave the choice up to you also, depending on whether you want to learn Flemish Dutch or Dutch from the Netherlands. The choice is yours, basically, but both are standardized. So the correct way to pronounce the G, this is a lot more throaty. So whereas the Flemish G was here in the mouth, this one is more in the throat. So just give your throat a good old scraping. G, G, or pretend to snore. So imagine that you're snoring. It's almost a bit like that. G. It's a bit like snoring in reverse, basically. So, G, G. Or you could even close your nose. G, G. Okay? And that is how you would make that letter. A final technique would be to try and gargle. So, and then just go a bit deeper. G, G, G. Okay? Try with those techniques and see if you get there. So basically, this G would result in words such as gaan, okay, geven, groot, gul, lachen, school, schrijven. Okay, so that was the letter G or G. Also make sure not to confuse it with the K or K in English. Okay, it's not groot or not geven or keven. No, it really has to either be between the tongue and the roof of your mouth. Geven, I need to hear airflow. Geven, okay? Or it has to be from the throat. G. Both sounds are made when breathing out, okay? You produce them as you breathe out, okay? G, G, okay? In both cases, I'm using the airflow of my breath to push out the sound, okay? Now, on to the other letter, H, okay? So that one is exactly like in English. Whenever you see a word with the letter ha at the beginning, that just means that you aspirate the rest of the word, or the rest of the syllables. So basically, you will catch your breath before, take a deep breath, and then pronounce the syllable or the word. Okay? It's pronounced here in your lungs. Okay? Ge, 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 ha, ha, ge, ge. Okay? Yeah? So always try to think about, when you're practicing pronunciation in Dutch, where am I producing the letter? What is the position of my lips? What is the position of my mouth? I think that is the most important thing to take into account. So, when we pronounce the ha, that results in words such as huis, halen, I'm taking breaths before saying every word, hopen, horen, huren, hangen, hebben, hand. Okay? So, I hope this video was helpful to you to practice and clarify the difference between the two letters G, G, and Ha on the other hand. I hope you liked the video. I hope you thought it was at least a little bit entertaining. Leave a comment and check out my blog, please, because there's lots of useful materials and tricks and study tips there for you. And each week I'm also uploading new videos with more study tips and more study tricks for Dutch students like yourself. Thank you so much for watching. Dank je voor het kijken en tot de volgende keer. Dag!